Do not apply to Nurses Training College if you haven't watched this video. My name is Don Holi, and in this video I shall be taking you to the in-depth of applications to the Nurses Training College, which have to do with the self-assessment test you have to run on yourself to make sure that you are qualified for this particular job, the application requirements, the school fees, and everything that you need to know about the Nurses Training College before you apply. Do watch the video to the end and do subscribe to the channel if this is the first time you're coming across my channel. Okay, applying to the Nurses Training College is very easy. I sell the forms myself, so you can pick up my number, DM me, and I'll sell the form for you, do the application, the online application process for you for free. And then I'll add it to my WhatsApp group as well, where I have personal interaction with each and everyone. I have time to answer all your questions, so yours is just to bring your question on board and have your clarification on any of the programs that you want to offer at the Nurses Training College. So do not hesitate, just pick up my number, contact me, and I'll take you through everything just as easy as it can be. Now let's dive deep into the video now. Applying to Nurses Training College is very easy, and the Nurses Training College is one of the profession, or nursing is one of the profession that a lot of youngsters are trying to move into. But then there are lots of things that you need to consider about yourself to make sure that you're particularly fit, or this job is for you. I have created a video on how to ascertain, or things that you need to consider about yourself. If you do not meet this requirement, then you know that nursing is not your career. I'll leave the link in the description box so you can jump on it, watch it, and better understand certain things about yourself before you apply to the Nurses Training College. Or I'll leave the link at the top there. Just click on it after watching this video and understand the things that you need to know about Nurses Training College. Now, when it comes to the program that are offered at the real Nurses Training Colleges in the country, most often they offer registered general nursing, midwifery, nurses assistant clinicals, and nurses assistant preventive. Nurses assistant clinicals and nurses assistant preventive, the certificate program that majority of the schools don't offer. But as at the moment, you have 39 good schools that are offering nurses assistant clinicals and nurses assistant preventive. So I'll leave the link to that video too in the description box. You can watch it, or after this video you check it on the channel and watch as well. Currently we have an introduction of registered public health nursing, which is an upgrade of nurses assistant preventive. Okay, so these are the programs that are offered at the various nurses training colleges in the country. So if you want to apply to any of the nurses training colleges, I would advise you take your time and check through the schools very well and make sure that you get the school that is offering a particular program that you want. If you want to obtain degree straight in your nursing career, you can apply to Health Training Institute, Kitampo or Yamfo, but these two institutions offer only allied health programs like physician assistantship, registered community health nursing, which has to do with 4 years, medical laboratory technology, which also have to do with 4 years. So these are the programs that are offered in this institution. But if you want to have degree in registered general nursing or registered midwifery, you apply to the university, because none of the training colleges in the country offer a degree program in either registered general nursing or registered midwifery. Now let's move to the application requirement. Now, applying to any of the institutions have to be based on your application. Your result does not specifically matter, because your interview results also play a great role in your admission process. But then, before you apply to any of the schools, make sure you check whether the school you are applying to is a top class school. If your grade is not too strong, possibly if it's above 20, you don't apply to schools like 37, you don't apply to schools like Kolebu, you don't apply to schools like Keta. You might not easily gain admission into these very institutions, because these institutions are very competitive. Okay, now if you're applying, social studies is not considered in your application requirement, because social studies does not have any direct link with science related program. But then come to look at it, sometimes it's shocked me if people go for nursing training interview and they're asking them, who is the Minister of Education? What's the current news in the country? Yet these questions are not directly related to nursing, but social studies, but you don't consider social studies for application. Well, let's just overlook it. So if you have A1 in social studies, you cannot use it to apply for nurses training college. Course subjects that have been considered for nursing is interscience, English, and mathematics. So you should make sure you have at least a credit pass in any of these 3 subjects. It can be 6 in chain. Applying to nurses training college does not have a specific cutoff points. Okay, so but by standard you need to have agree 36 or better. Depending on the school you're applying, your entire result can be 6 in chain. You can still apply it for nurses training college for diploma program and get it. Okay, but then like I mentioned earlier, make sure the school you're applying to is not very competitive, and nurses training college there's a little bit of protocol, but then I've guided a lot of people who have gained admission without protocol. Even last year alone, I had more than 100 students who have passed through my hands, and they had admission at the various nurses training colleges in the country. So we are going to make it this year better again. And when it comes to your electives, okay, you should make sure you have at least 3 subjects that you have credit pass in there. That's from A1 to C6. That's if you want to go in for a diploma program. Okay, you should have at least A1 to C6 in any of your 3 electives.
Danny, welcome to DH Media. With this site, it gives you access to buy all kinds of forms, be it university forms, tertiary, police services, and other stuff. When you want to check out, I recommend DH Media for you. When you've written of deck, what CBZ, and any other thing, I recommend DH Media. DH Media is the best. Thank you.
By in a situation whereby you have all your 3 core correct, but you got only 2 elective, you didn't get your 3 elective, which means that you have either D7, E8, or F9 in any of your 2 electives, you cannot go in for registered general nursing, which is a diploma program. You can only go in for nurses assistant clinicals, aka enrolled nurses, or nurses assistant preventives, aka community health nurses, or CHN. Okay, these are some of the programs that you can offer with your certificate, even if your certificate is not that strong. Okay, so in a situation where, let's say you have all your elective correct, but they have not done well in commerce, which is the major problem for majority of the students that are applying. If this is your situation, then I would advise, if you want to go in for general nursing straight, then you go for NOVDEC, REPAS, or you do write WASI. Okay, I have a school called Pedis College at Kasua Tobut, where if you go, A1 is rest assured that you get. So you can contact me, I'll link you up with the proprietor. You register for WASI and write your WASI again, and have good grades. I mean, good grades that can even take you to the university to offer registered general nursing and have come out with your degree and start at the rank of nursing officer. If you want to know much more about the registered general nursing, midwifery, and the ranks, I have a video on this already, so check out the description box, watch it, and better understand the things that you need to know before you can apply, depending on the salary of the workers in the nursing field and the ranks. Okay, now the other thing you need to consider is about yourself. Ask yourself numerous questions. Am I best fit for this job? Do you have passion for people? Because the nursing field is not an easy field like that a lot of people think. You're in a situation whereby you stand caring for patients day in, day out. Some patients will come and make your day extremely bad, so then it means that the entire day for you is sport. Yet you have to keep your composure and work. Nursing training college, or nursing as a profession, is a customer service business. Each and every day you're dealing with people. There are people that comes with kind heart. Okay, so you meet such people and they make your day so good. Maybe probably you after treating them, they are going it, tipsy. They tip you something small before they go, so it makes your day very, very good. But in a situation whereby some clients will come, their wounds are very, very terrible. Even the order alone, you cannot stand it, but you have to stand there and clean the wound. Some people will come and poo on the bed. You have to make sure you clean it. You feed some of the patients and all that. So this is a stressful work. You have to be on your feet for 12 good hours attending to patients, unless none of the patients come. The easiest one is public health nursing, which you have to go into the community and look at things. All right, I have created a video on it already, so check out the description box and watch it and better understand the things I'm talking about. Okay, so you take the points in the video and you need to examine yourself to see whether you are actually qualified for this particular profession. Do not go in for it because of the money or the glamorous display of nurses all over. Men are always after nurses, that they want to marry a nurse, they want to date a nurse. The display of uniform on Instagram, TikTok, and all other social media handles, so it looks so nice to you that you want to go in for it. You think it's an easy job? No, it's not an easy job. Ask those that are into the nursing field, they will tell you. If you are not called for it, trust me, you will not have passion for it. You will definitely regret it. There are a lot of nurses resigning as well each and every year, even though it's a profession that is in high demand in the country. All right, so this is one of the things to consider as well. Applying to nursing training college is little difficult and very easy as well. When it comes to the school fees, nursing training college is very, very expensive. Okay, so if you are a type that you are going to the school and you are the one going to take care of yourself throughout the education from level 100 to level 300, I would advise you take your time and make some preparations before you go. Okay, because going to the school without much preparation is going to be one of the biggest problems that you would face, or the biggest mistake that you ever make in your entire life. As at the moment in this year, those that went to school last year, the school fees they paid was 3,300, which means that if you want to go into the school fees increase each and every year. So if you are going for the government school, it means that you pay about 10,000 Ghana cedis for your school fees, okay? Because you don't know that increment has to come in the subsequent years to come. And aside you preparing the 10,000 Ghana cedis for your school fees, there are other things that you have to do. There are pamphlets you buy each and every semester. There are books you buy. So, and Nurses Training College, you are going to take care of yourself. Okay, some schools do not have boarding house facility. So you have a hostel, you rent a hostel, so you cook yourself, you take care of yourself. Sometimes from level 100, some schools will allow you to go and rent in town. So you have to rent, pay your light bill, pay your water bill. So you do all these calculations and see, this semester, I'm going to be in school for the next 4 months. How much can I spend? You make a calculation for that. I'm going to be in school for this particular semester. How much can I spend? You make a calculation with that. For the books, for level 100, if you don't have much on you, I would advise you take at least 700 Ghana cedis aside for the buying of the books alone. Because when you go to the school, you're going to buy a lot of books. I'll bring one of the nursing applicants on the channel that would better educate you on this, so you understand the things that you need to know about this particular process before you move on to the next level. Okay, so having done all these calculations down, possibly you should find out from the school, or you should find out from an applicant in the school as well, if the school you're applying to has a boarding house facility, if they accommodate students from level 100 to level 300, or they accommodate you for only level 100 and level 200 you have to rent in town, or the school has a hostel that you can rent and stay for the rest of your stay on campus. Now, after doing all these calculations, okay, there are other things you need to consider as well. If you have gone to the nurses training college, it's more or less like you are a prisoner, so they have to feed you morning, afternoon, and evening. Okay, from school to clinicals, from clinicals back to school. So you are on vacation. If they give you 1 week to rest, after that 1 week you are going to do your clinicals. After doing your clinicals, probably they give you a maximum 2 weeks to rest. After that 2 weeks, you are going back to school. So realize that there is no time for you to do different works to end before you be able to sustain yourself in school. Because from school to clinicals, clinicals back to school, school to clinicals again. So there is no like enough time for you to be like, no, I have money for only my level 100. So if I go to the school and you're on vacation, I can come back and go and work, earn some money, and pay my school fees as well, which will be one of the biggest mistakes you do. So at least if you don't have anyone that will support you, I would advise at least you have about 7,000 Ghana cedis in your account, or you have about 6,000 plus in your account, so that if you go to the school, you can easily sustain yourself. Because for level 100, if you don't spend at least 4,500 would go down the drain. From level 200 to level 300 going, the school fees decreases. Okay, you'll be paying about 1,700, 2,000 or 2,500. It's not going to go as high as 3,300 as the admission fee, because that amount, there are other things inclusive in it as well, due to some things that the school will give you, the books, your school uniform and other things were inclusive in the admission fee. That is why it went as high as 3,300. But as you move to level 200, level 300, the fee become a little bit moderate. Okay, so after you passing out all these things, the next thing is your licensure exams, which you have to prepare for. The licensure exam is different from all the things that you have studied in school. So you are going to write your licensure exam, which is a different course. You will take, write your licensure exams, obtain your license. Mind, if you have not passed your licensure exams, you would not be posted. So you remain in the house until you write your licensure exams and pass. Until then, you would never get posted. Okay, so after that, you do your national service for 1 year and you wait for your posting. Your posting comes and you go and enjoy your glamorous uniform, wear it, take photo shoots and all that. Continue with your profession and be happily married after. All right, so these are some in-depth that you need to know about the Nurses Training College. If you have any question beyond the things I've said in this video, do not hesitate to pick up my number, contact me, and ask your questions. More importantly, the forms are with me. I said the forms, even though as at now I'm releasing the video, the forms are not yet out. Okay, so but if you contact me, I'll add it to my WhatsApp group. The moment the forms comes out, I'll post it. If you're ready, then I'll take you to the application process. The only thing you have to do is to buy the form, and the application is for free. Okay, the online filling is for free. You don't have to go to the cafe to fill your forms before you go to school. I'll do everything for you for free. All you have to do is to buy the form. So pick up my number, contact me, and let me take you through. But more importantly, please like the video for me, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification bell so that you get notified anytime I release a new video. If you have any more questions, do not hesitate to drop it in the comment box below or contact me and I'll take you through. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. My name is Don Holy. Peace. I'm out.